witches. So today, let's kind of remember back to pre-pandemic time when we could still go to parties. And you may or may not have heard like that one super cool hippie chick in the back just being like, hey, what's your sign? Most people kind of know what they're talking about, like when they're saying, oh, what's your sign? They're talking about your sun sign. But today we're going to talk about the entire zodiac, which is a very big topic, so bear with me. And again, I will put all of the correspondences and stuff in the description box so that way you can write it in your book of shadows. So most people, like I said, know their sun sign, but your entire personality is made up and kind of dictated by a ton of other planets in the sky, right? Today I will give you an overview, and in the future, if you want me to go further in depth, I can, and if you want me to cover other zodiacs, I can do that as well, but these are the Western Astrological Signs. So what are the Zodiac Signs, or the Western Astrological Signs? There's 12, right? So these are the most commonly used. I believe there is an argument that there should be a 13th, like, I just don't remember what that one's called, and I'm really sorry, but these are the generally widely accepted ones, right? Excuse me before I read these out. I have all my notes written down, so if I am like looking down, that's all it is. I have like the memory of a goldfish, so it's better for me to write everything down. Anyways, the 12 zodiac signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. The zodiac actually like predates like the 60s. It goes back to ancient times, and each of the 12 signs were associated with one of the elements. So there's 4 elements, 3 signs per element, and then there's different modalities. So you have cardinal, fixed, and mutable, which I will talk about in a second. The 3 modalities have 4 signs associated with it. So I'm going to go through everything, don't worry, in case you're confused. So the cardinal signs are associated with taking action, taking initiative, and forcefulness, in terms of personality traits, I should say. The fixed signs are really more about willpower, resisting change, and kind of being rigid or inflexible. And then mutable signs are associated with flexibility, adaptation, and resourcefulness. So those are just kind of like the personal traits that you find within each of those like sign modalities. And you have the 4 elements. You have fire, air, earth, and water. Fire signs are associated with willpower and assertiveness. Air signs are associated with socialization and communication. Earth signs are practical and really have to do with like the material world. And then water signs are very emotionally sensitive and empathetic. So we're going to go through each of the 12 and I'll tell you the modality and the planet it is ruled by and all of that, so bear with me. So Aries is our first sign. If you were born March 21st through April 19th, you're an Aries. Aries are cardinal fire signs, so that's like super assertive, super like forceful action stuff. And that sign is ruled by Mars traditionally. So the next one is Taurus. That's a fixed earth sign, and if you were born between April 20th and May 20th, you're a Taurus. It is ruled by Ceres, which I believe is like a moon, but in the ancient times before we knew about any of that, it was ruled by Venus. So the next one is Gemini, which is a mutable air sign. If you were born May 21st through June 20th, you are a Gemini, and that is a sign that is ruled by Mercury. If you're a Cancer, you are a cardinal water sign. And you were born between June 21st and July 22nd, and you are ruled by the moon. You're a Leo, you are a fixed fire sign, and you are born between July 23rd and August 22nd, and you are ruled by the sun, which is also very cool. You're Virgo, like me. You're a mutable earth sign. You're born between August 23rd and September 22nd, and you're ruled by Chiron, which I also believe is like a small moon and or planet, like subplanet or whatever. But in the ancient times, you would have also been ruled by Mercury, right? So I am kind of cool. I was born on September 20th, so I am like on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, so sometimes I share both traits. Anyways, enough talking about that, enough talking about myself. If you're a Libra, you are a cardinal air sign, and you were born between September 23rd and October 23rd, and you're ruled by Venus. If you're a Scorpio, you're a fixed water sign, and you're born between October 24th and November 22nd, and you're ruled by Pluto, but in the ancient times it would have been Mars. If you're a Sagittarius, you are a mutable fire sign, so you will be born between November 23rd and December 21st, and you're ruled by Jupiter. If you're a Capricorn, you're a cardinal earth sign, so you would be born between December 22nd and January 19th, and you are ruled by Saturn. If you're an Aquarius, you're a fixed air sign. You're born between January 20th and February 18th, and you're ruled by Uranus or Saturn in the ancient times, because they didn't know about that one yet. And if you're a Pisces, you're a mutable water sign, born between February 19th and March 20th, and you're ruled by Neptune, or back in the day, Jupiter. So it then kind of starts all over and you go back to Aries, right? So I know I mentioned like my rising sign and like how there's different different planets that rule your personality. In order to find this out, what I recommend you do is going on to like an app like Sanctuary or CoStar or like Nebula. And these are all astrology apps, and you'll just need to know the time and place that you were born. You'll plug it into like their generator, and they will give you like what your astrological birth chart looks like. It's so fun. Even if you don't really believe in it, it's pretty fun. But I'm gonna run through like what each sign means, right? So like when I say your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, I don't know my entire chart off my head. I know I have a lot of Scorpio in it, so like take that as you will. So your sun sign is your identity and who you are. So that's like the main sign. So anything that we went through, like Virgo, Libra, whatever, that's usually when someone says like, I'm a Virgo, they're talking about their sun sign. Your moon sign is like your soul and your emotions and how you process it. Your rising sign is your personality and how you come across to people. So even though I'm a Virgo and like I'm a hardcore Virgo, truly, like inside, I come across like a Scorpio, apparently. I've been told this a lot too, so I don't know, but that's just my rising sign, Scorpio. So, your Mercury sign is how you communicate with people, so how you like relate to the world around you. Your Venus sign is kind of your love language, so how you express and interpret love. Your Mars sign is kind of like your anger or whatever, how you communicate and express anger, or like your drive and will to do things. I am a Scorpio in both my Venus and Mars sign, so like if that tells you anything about me, I am both a lover and a fighter, apparently, which is kind of true. But those are the only two like other planets that I really remember. So let's see, your Jupiter sign is your optimism and like how you approach like philosophy and the academic side of things, so how you approach like learning about the world around you. Your Saturn sign is how disciplined you are and like how you manage your responsibilities and respond to like limitations or anything that could have been put on you in your life, right? So yeah, just like your discipline. Your Uranus sign is your innovation, like how do you reinvent yourself and like challenge the societal norm. I'm pretty sure mine's also Scorpio, but like no one is shocked. Your Neptune sign is your like unconscious or subconscious, like how do you dream, like what are your like, I don't know, subconscious thoughts, right? And then Pluto is like how it rules how intense and how obsessive you are with stuff. And I'm again pretty sure this one is Scorpio for me, but I don't quote me there. So again, if you are really interested in astrology, learning more about astrology, I don't have the memory to remember any of this, where I'm just like, oh yeah, you're an Aries, you're totally an Aries, you have all the traits of an Aries. though when you meet an Aries, you kind of know, to be honest. But I really recommend that you use like Sanctuary or CoStar, one of the astrology apps. It's fun. All right. So I know a lot of like cosmic witches or witches who are really into like the stars and space. Like I know a lot of people who are very good at like remembering the zodiac. And it's really cool and fun to like, you know, learn about. So I will put all of this again in the description below so you can add it to your book of shadows. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best, but there are probably other resources and witches who can answer this a little bit better than I can. But I'm learning. That's what this is all about, right? So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.